I don't know if y'all can see me this way. YouTube was tripping on my laptop. It was saying it was unresponsive. So I have to actually exit page. But let's see if this one works. You in there?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that made me feel like, oh.
Oh, my video came up? Yeah, watch some ass. We all get those 2 dislikes immediately on all my videos.
You
I don't
already
get
know who that is.
scam artists.
What's up, what's up, what's up, y'all? Sorry about that. I don't know what was going on. Something's going on with my laptop. Even when I was trying to get on his live earlier, it was not working. It was taking like 15 minutes just to load the page, but
You
hey.
got Jazzy, who's that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jazz. What up, Jazz? Let me know if that's how you say your name. How you prefer people say your name? Is it Jazz, Jazzy?
It looked like Jazzy Mom.
Yeah, but you can't be saying the full thing. You just gotta.
Yeah. Oh, did I take learn
Yeah,
more?
don't. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
then
over
why
that.
did it move?
Just don't double tap.
Got you.
Shout out to Jazzy. Let me know how to say your name. Is it Jazz, Jazzy, Jay? How you prefer to be called? But we're gonna wait for everybody to come back in. Let's maybe get 5 likes in this joint, 5 likes in this joint, and then we're gonna give you the final verdict on all these chocolates and everything like that. Should you get them? Should you not get them? All kind of jazz. All kind of jazz. Dang, the instant going on.
These instants go in like 20 minutes. I don't. That's why I don't like these. Other ones burn for 3 hours. These ones burn for 20 minutes.
For real?
Yeah, cause I lit two during just one of your live streams.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, the 2 sets.
Mhm.
Dang.
This was the second one. They both gone.
Oh, Jazzy is okay. Okay, okay.
Okay, Jazzy.
Appreciate it, Jazzy,
Yes.
Jazzy.
Thank you for letting us know. We wanna call you by your proper name. You know.
Right, right, right. Especially if you're gonna be coming into a lot of the live streams, like a little live party, you know what I mean? So we like to know everybody who they is, and stuff like that.
Why I see you on my screen? Got No Limit Eddie video playing in the back on my
I
laptop.
wanna know why I don't be seeing the yellow marks. Where they at?
I don't see them no more in people's videos.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't.
Recently I haven't seen them on nobody's. They just come up like random.
Huh? For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you see them, sometimes you don't,
No,
right?
I haven't been
Oh,
at
you seeing the
all.
ads popping up?
Yeah, they just pop up.
Man.
But yeah, smash that like button as you guys come in. I guess we're just gonna rate them all. You wanna just rate them all?
So we're gonna
And
wait
let
for
them
people for
know?
the set to come in. It's only one person. We gotta get at least like 5 more in here so everybody can get it at once. There we go. 2 people, 2 likes. Appreciate that. I know. Hold on. I know we gotta get baby sis channel going on over here. She's actually my older sister. She's just shorter than I am.
Right.
Yeah, no, let me say shorter than I am. She's 25. I'm 21, almost 22. So yeah, shout out to No Limit Shay. Shout out to No Limit Shay. I'm the middle child, so we got a younger brother and an older sister. Technically, even more siblings than that, to be honest. But I was raised with No Limit Shay and then my younger brother. Yeah.
We all got the same mom, just put it like that. We all got the same mom.
Yeah, well, yeah, everybody with the same mom is Shay and then younger brother.
Yeah. Get out of here, you go, girl. Right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. It's always the first kids, the first ones that are born are the shortest ones, or they got the most problems.
Oh, there we go. See, the ad came up. See a little.
But that one, I don't
Yeah,
care
those still
about that.
good. You get paid by impressions on those.
Oh, really? If people click on or just look
No,
at
you didn't just pop up.
Mm.
Those are like however many views they get. They
Nice.
pay. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you guys for smashing that like button. What y'all got going on right now?
Yeah, yeah. Everybody come back in, man, and get this chat going up and everything like that. Because once everybody come back in, we're gonna give you guys basically the breakdown. Okay, this chocolate was this one, this chocolate was that one. Give our final thoughts and the final impressions. Give them a ranking system, and then we can go on from there. We can go on from there. So definitely. Let me know. Let me know. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all 2 people who are in here. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. We definitely want to get on Lemon Shade up to I say 5K is the next milestone for the channel, and then get her monetized as well. And just for everybody who wants to do YouTube, basically wait before you can get monetized. There's 2 requirements. There's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And so she already has a subscriber portion. So now it's about getting enough watch time. What time is it? It's nighttime over here. It's
It's
9:40. 9:40 at night.
9:40.
So not too late, not too late, but it's not early as either. Um, yeah, so it's not too bad today.
Yeah, it's pretty chill. I like that light. That light is bright. Put it up here.
Right here.
Is it bright? This is Eddie's, what is it called? Webcam light. I like it. It's pretty bright.
Might need to put it low key, like right behind me.
I think I'll sit up though.
Over there, they will look at you or see you as gonna be a lot different in a place. Gonna be a lot different in a place where maybe not as many of us are going. Like, let's say.
Ooh, don't blind it. Okay, now go
It all
down.
depends on where.
Yeah.
It all depends. I would
Okay,
say-
what's the water like out there? I hear some people only drink bottled water. I'm not sure about the tap water. I don't drink it, just to be safe, because I heard people like it'll run through some people. So some people like boil it and drink it. I haven't got to that stage yet. I just drink bottled water just to play it safe. Especially coming from where I'm coming from. We didn't really drink the tap water in Cali.
I drank the mess out of it as a kid.
As a kid, that's before they started putting all kind of flammables and chemicals and all kind of stuff in it. But even then, I wasn't drinking out the tap water like that, unless I was like super just desperate. I would drink out the water hose before I drink out the tap, which is weird. But I drink bottled water. I like the bottled water. They do put fluoride in the bottled waters here though, so you kind of got to be careful and read the ingredients and stuff like that. And didn't you say they changed the name of like fluoride when they put it in there? It don't actually say fluoride, say something else.
Nah, they just been saying fluoride.
Oh, okay, okay.
But when it comes to water out here, man, it's regular. I would say I trusted a good amount. TBS or Tanzanian Bureau of Standards does a pretty good job for the most part. So I use the water to wash my hands. I use the water to shower with. I use the water to wash my dishes with. If I'm gonna boil something that has an exterior on there, I'll boil it in the sink water as well. You know what I mean? If I was gonna make like noodles, which I don't eat noodles, but if I was gonna make noodles, I would not probably use the sink water because I'm really about to be ingesting the noodles. But if it's eggs, I know you've done eggs before. You know what I mean? You're gonna crack the shell open and eat it like that. So overall, the water is safe. I wouldn't necessarily recommend just putting the cup under and just pouring up. But I'm pretty sure we done ingested a decent amount of that water. I'm pretty sure the restaurants that we go to here that be local use the water to clean stuff or to even to cook with, and we didn't ate it not knowing. So I don't think it's like too deadly or too bad out here. You know, but I wouldn't just suggest pouring it up in a cup like it's just normal day to day. But I do know some people out here who do drink it. They do drink
And
it.
they're fine.
And they're fine. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, it depends on you and your immune system. Like I said, we drank a lot of tap water as kids. You go in the sink, pour that up. Go in the water fountain, water hose, pour that up. So we probably may even have some immune system built up from, you know, those times there too. So it all depends on you and what your lifestyle is like.
What's up, Fly by G Money? How you doing? How you doing?
Fly by G Money, what up?
Yeah, he always in the comments showing support for sure, for sure.
Oh, okay.
And happy late birthday! Happy late birthday! I did see a video about your birthday celebration. So happy late
man,
birthday!
I miss that. Man, I've been so out of the loop in the car world. I'm not even gonna lie, since I've been out here. It's just temptation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There ain't no Hellcats out here. There ain't no, GTRs out here.
Nothing.
So I ain't even really been in the car niche. You know, watching the car content. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy Vapors. I try to tune into him every once in a while, but it's just I try not to watch too much car content.
It's hard to keep up with it too. I feel like we be doing so many different things.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to keep up now.
For real.
But smash that like button while you guys are coming in here.
Yeah, everybody smash that like button. Let's get up to like 5 likes. We're gonna give you the breakdown on the chocolates. But Jazzy, are you trying to come out to TZ? Come out to Tanzania? How did you find our channels? What video did you watch of mine or Sean the Shades that led you to the channels? Let me know something. And YouTube capping on us right now, talking about one person in here, and we clearly see multiple people commenting.
Right, that's how they do it though. Yeah, I get the ultimate experience after that. Yeah, I would agree with that, definitely. That's kind of why I took a break from YouTube, because I kind of just wanted to take it all in. It's definitely super different than the States. but it's a good different. It's not something that I'm like, scared about going out every day or anything like that. It's actually a good different. So I just wanted to take it all in and kind of just get my footing and then go ahead and start filming again, because I know some people go out and they film and they, people walk up on them like, you can't film in here. They follow you around the store.
Yeah.
And the type of person that I was before, I would just snap and just go off. So I needed some time to kind of like calm my temper down and then be able to go out and deal with stuff like that, because I know I would be like quick to literally just go off. So I'm like, I need to just embrace Africa, calm down, change a little bit, and then I could go out and deal with that type of stuff. But I like it so far. I actually love it. I don't even want to leave, but the way it's set up. My first video was Eddie talking about don't come to TC, and I was hooked from there. What you gotta say about that? What you gotta say?
Oh man. Okay, I'm glad that was your first video of mine, that you were able to get some of that information, and that you were able to see past the title. Some people get so hooked on a small thing, but you watch the video and I give you the information, like, okay, like, I'm not telling you really not to come, but I'm telling you these are the things to be aware of, different things like that. So I'm glad you're able to watch that video and you're coming to TZ with more knowledge than a lot of people. Because the first wave of people that came over didn't have the knowledge that I gave out in that video. So yeah, I'm glad you were able to watch that video and that you enjoyed it, that you were able to stick with the channel from there. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Jazzy. I definitely want to see you get out of the States. You know what I mean? Tanzania, in my opinion, Tanzania is a great first stop. You know what I mean? It's an amazing first stop, you know what I mean, when you're coming from the States. Easy adjustment. It's African enough, but it's also not like too out there to where it's like, oh, shoot. Rural. Right. It's not too crazy.
Torn between TZ and Gambia too for the money reasons.
Okay. Yeah, so I would say, I mean, if you come to TZ is a cheap place, you know what I mean? Like, you can, I don't want to say cheap, that's not a good word. TZ is a place where your money stretches. And if you have a substantial, if you have sustainable income, you know, money that's coming in consistently, you can live in TZ rather well. Likewise, that kind of works, you know, in a lot of other countries as well. From what I hear, people that I talk to in the Gambia, it's relatively on par with Tanzania, but it's slightly more expensive for certain things, you know, so just keep that in mind. But in the Gambia, you know what I mean, the cost of stay is a lot cheaper. You know what I mean? In Tanzania, you got to be coming in and out every 90 days. So you got to weigh it out, you know, which one going to make the most sense for you, and figure that all out.
Yeah. Like you said, I do think Tanzania is a good introduction.
Great introduction. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if I would have. I don't know. I don't know if I would have stayed as long if I went somewhere that was super rural.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You may have. I gotta go. Right. I'm not ready for this. You know what I mean? Power off for 3 days. Oh shoot. I didn't come to the boondocks. You know, so it definitely. I'm gonna have a comment put up when it's easier to see. It's definitely different. She said she might pass the though, because it'll be me and a family of 6. Dang, okay. Shout out to your family, man. That's a blessing to have such a large family, you know?
Right. And to be able to travel,
and to be traveling as a youth, you know, traveling as a youth. Y'all, I'm from Mississippi. I'm used to rural life. No, but we talk.
You're not used to rural.
You're not talking about power going out, water going out type beat. Cows running up and down type beat. You know what I mean?
Right. You open your front gate and there's goats and cows and chickens and ducks. You know, right there.
And then you walking around, you don't speak the language of the people. They saying something to you. You don't know what they even saying. That's different.
Pulling up on a boda like da 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 da. Yeah. You just like.
They ain't got no tuk-tuks and bajajis in Mississippi. You know what I mean? No boda sliding like that. Yeah. You know, so it's different levels to it. Definitely different levels to it. You know what I mean? But I would say, you know, with a family of 6, I'm not gonna tell you not to come to TZ, but I'm gonna tell you with a family of 6. You know what I mean? You gotta make a smart choice, and you want to be in a place where you know you can be kind of. I don't want to say be rooted, because one thing I've learned is you need to be nomadic. No matter where you go, you may think I'm gonna be here for X months. Always be nomadic. Always be flexible, and being able to kind of get up and go if need be.
That's the best type.
Yeah, but you know you can kind of plant yourself a little bit more comfortably, I would say, potentially in the Gambia. You know what I mean? Because your only option, especially if it's 60 yards, like your only option is at this point come in and out every 90 days or set up a business and go through that process. And that might be an expensive process if it's 60 you guys. Um, so just keep that in mind. You know what I mean? Keep that in mind, I guess. But yeah, pray about it. You know what I mean? If you're a spiritual person, pray about it and see, where the spirit is leading you.
What is it coming?
I feel you. You have to, when you're in another country, you must respect their way of life. Yeah, 100%. Americans always come off as being superior to other people in their other countries. Yeah, the arrogant American lifestyle is definitely real. And we definitely had that mentality. We definitely had that mentality on certain points, that entitlement. But some of it just is some of it just really be about respect too, though.
Right. Yeah, that's something I have to learn, especially with like you not having no personal space. Them staring at you and stuff like that. Like even today when I went to the store, I'm trying to pay for my stuff, and I'm looking in my little money bag, and one lady comes on this side, and she's literally arm to arm with me, like staring at my face. And then there's another lady on this side, and she's just like touching all on me and stuff, and I'm just like, ah. Like even though I've been here for a minute, I'm still not used to people just touching me, or even like when I'm doing something with money and things like that, like a transaction, people just staring at me like, what you gonna do? What you gonna pull out? How much you got in there? Like it's just still something that I'm not used to. And like this lady was literally arm to arm with me, and she's looking at me, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? And even though I've been here for 5 months, it's still something that I'm trying to get used to, for sure. So I feel like the boundaries as far as personal space is not something that exists over here. So it's something you gotta be willing to adapt to, you know what I mean, and just willing to accept. Hey, Shay, I like your video with your friend in LA on your farewell video. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Shout out to YG.
Right, YG,
Shout out to
Addie, Taylor,
yeah,
Jade, all y'all, Tierra,
yeah.
everybody.
Shout out to
Appreciate it.
everybody over there in LA that got respect for no limit shade.
And that video was actually supposed to be a lot longer, but my camera overheated my G7X, and it just like cut off, and it literally would not come back on. I thought the camera was gone, but yeah, I don't know. I think it was just too hot out there that day, and it just wouldn't cut back on. It would cut on, cut off, cut on, cut off. So that video, man, it was supposed to be a lot longer. I was supposed to have other people in it, but hey, I salvaged as much as I possibly could, and yeah, the video still came out great. So I'm appreciative of that. Oh, and Lindsay, shout out to Lindsay too.
Shout out to Lindsay.
Yeah.
Black Lindsay?
Black Lindsay, yeah. Shout out to Black Lindsay. And I say that because I have two friends named Lindsay. One is white and one is black. So whenever I'm like talking to Eddie, I'll be like, oh, Black Lindsay said this or White Lindsay did this, you know what I mean? So just so he knows who I'm talking about. I'm not trying to say they government, so I just say black or white,
You ain't got about time for no first and last name to
Right.
describe somebody. But Fly by G Money said, I feel you. Yeah, shout out to Fly by G Money.
Right.
Yeah. Personal space is an American concept. Passenger right of way or pedestrian right of way is an American concept.
Does
that
not
stuff don't
exist.
exist. None of that stuff exists. People will have a million feet to walk, but they're gonna choose to walk right on the side of you. It's very interesting. I don't know why, but that's what they choose to do. Likewise, you can be walking, man. If a car wanna drive in your path, you're gonna drive in your path. He don't care if you're on the sidewalk or not. You get out the way for the car not getting out the way for you.
Exactly. Just like here, like you see, it's all this space around us. Somebody would literally choose to go this way in between me and Eddie than to go either way in this whole room. Like literally, they would squeeze past this way and just continue to walk like nothing happened. It's like you look around like, dude, like, am I tripping? It's space to the left, it's space to the right. Like, why did you choose to go right here? So it just happens. It just happens. All right, we got 5 likes. You want to go ahead and rate?
It said Fly by G Money. Where are you? Hey, Fly by G Money in Iraq. Shout out to Fly by G Money. Shout out to CJ on 32.
Yeah.
Shout out to Stunner Reese. Shout out to
who else?
how you call bro? He just is a Charger, young dude.
Mm.
Shout out to Swervo 2 times.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay. I'm
Shout out to
like,
Swervo 2 times. You know, Queen Tay and all that. All the whole people in Chicago, man, that's doing the thing with the cars and so on and so forth.
all right.
Off Road Al. Ha ha.
Right. Al is
Yeah.
funny. I like
Hey,
him.
Al wicked,
He
man. But
funny.
so we got the chocolates, right? So let's go ahead and give you guys a basic rundown of that no limit stamps of approval or denial and so on and so forth. So we had the milk and cookies chocolate bar made from Dairyland. Dairyland is a very popular brand. The brand Iraq, wow. No, not Iraq, not Iraq.
That right.
The rack, Chicago.
Chirac.
Um, we got the
Wow.
Dairyland.
Basically.
Hey, shout out to Iraq though. But I mean, 99 people got shot in Chicago on 4th of July weekend. So yeah, that definitely is Iraq.
Oh, that's serious.
But Dairyland is a certified brand out here. I can tell you guys that. You can trust the Dairyland brand. Um,
Really good when it comes to dairy.
right. So this right here is it. It was milk and chocolate cookies. This is my number one chocolate that I had so far. My number one. Milk chocolate with some cookies in there. Very good, very good. Okay, then we had the salted caramel. Now, I don't like salt. I don't like caramel, however you want to say it. I'm not a fan of it. I didn't even try this one. Oh man, don't let me say was eating and I was hearing didn't put captions on here and all kind of stuff. I was smelling it, and it's a better angle now. Everybody can see me a little more. I was trying it, and I was hearing the salt crunching and all this. I said, "Oh no, I can't even mess with the smell of it. I can't even mess with the smell of it." So that's a 0, and that's the number 3 on my list. It don't even make the list.
Okay, so let me go back because I didn't even get to rate it.
Oh yeah, rate it. I was gonna rate mine, and
me.
then you do yours.
No, I would say, okay, for the milk and cookies, he said this was his top one. What did you get this one out of 10?
Out of 10?
Uh-huh.
7.
7 out of 10 on the milk and cookies?
Yeah.
All right.
And for chocolate, not just in general.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Same. I would say it's solid 7. This was good. For me, it was a little sweet, but, hey. I'm not a big fan of milk chocolate anymore. I think I just burned myself out on it. For the salted caramel, this was about a 5. I wouldn't eat it again. I'm not gonna say it was nasty because it wasn't.
Below average.
It's just an average thing. Like if somebody offered it, like, "Hey girl, you want a piece?" I would probably say no. But it's not something that I would go and pick up ever again. It was a one-time thing. Okay, I tried it. Move on. I say this was a solid 5. Now we got the white chocolate and cookies. You want to go first on this one since you went first?
White chocolate and cookies, man. It was cool. Would I really pick it up again? No. If somebody offered me a slice, would I take it? No. Would I give it out of 10? I'd give it a 6 because it's not bad, especially for the price. Like you gotta take everything into mind. The price is good, the packaging is nice, the taste is cool, the texture is cool. So I give it a 6 out of 10. But it's not something that I would pick up for myself, and I wouldn't even eat a sample of it. Now, if somebody offered me a sample of one of these, I'll take a little sample. You know what I mean? I'll take a little sample. Like, okay, yeah, I'll take one little square, and let me get some water afterwards. But we'll be good. But I'm not, I really am mixed with the other ones. I'm not gonna hold you.
So I'm the complete opposite. This one was my favorite one. Very smooth, very good taste on the white chocolate.
Okay.
I didn't like the fact that I had to eat 2 pieces to find a cookie, but I'm gonna say, right. I was gonna blame it on the fact that it melted a little bit, but at the same time, I'm not gonna blame it on that because it still had the what is it called?
The ridges?
The ridges in there to break. So it didn't melt that much. So I didn't like that fact. So for that, they lose 1 point. So this one is a solid 9 out of 10.
Oh, shoot, you sticking with a 9.
Solid 9 out of 10.
Throw that chocolate in the trash.
Listen, if somebody offered this to me, I'm taking it. I'm taking probably more than 1 piece to be aged. This, I definitely would pick it up again. if I was craving chocolate, I probably crave chocolate like once every 3 years. So definitely, I will pick it up again. And then for the price, yeah, it's a banger. It was less than $1 for all of these. So yeah, the white chocolate was definitely number one for me. Definitely, 9 out of 10, banger.
I'm
Smashing it,
about to throw that
eating
straight
it,
in the trash.
eating it. I'm probably gonna finish this probably tomorrow too.
Oh
Not even
my
lying. The other two you can
goodness.
throw them in the trash, but this one, mine.
I mean, I guess she messing with it, but I wasn't really
Yeah,
messing with him. I'm just gonna
it was
say,
solid.
like, personally, I really don't like chocolate. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I'm not the best judge. So you can't really trust my opinions on them. But I will say, if you're coming out here, don't pick up none of these, to be honest. Like, but at the same
Except for
time,
white chocolate.
if you had to pick up one, the milk and cookies was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. For somebody who doesn't eat chocolate, they're saying pick up the milk and cookies, so that's a good thing.
If you like, oh, I need some chocolate. The
Right.
best one I had was that one.
I say try both. You know, the milk and cookies was definitely number two. It was good. It's just not something that I would be like eager to go and get
Jazzy said,
again.
I'm gonna pass on the white chocolate, period. Right. Genius.
What?
Most African countries no personal space except South Africa. Namibia is slightly better, but also depending on the location. I live in East Africa is safer and cheaper. South is Europeanized and expensive. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from South Africa's countries. I'm in my 40s, and her dark chocolate is what's up. So for health reasons, it's dark or nothing. Yeah, dark chocolate is my preferred chocolate.
Same.
With a high cacao
Mhm.
ratio. Put it in the refrigerator. Wait till it get cold. Get it the next day. Crack a little square. Eat it. Good vibes. Good vibes. So I like dark chocolate.
And I'm the opposite. I like mine like right before it's melted. I
Oh,
like
you can't be
mine.
trusted.
Yeah, I don't like it cold. When
You
it's
don't like it
cold, then
cold?
it's all stuck to your teeth and it's hard. And it's
I need to hear that. Drop it in my
no, I
mouth.
like
Eat
to
it.
like bend it and then it come apart and then it's like all on your finger. That's when I like it. That's
See,
the
don't let me
best.
say negative.
I like before I was in Cali, it used to be kind of warm sometimes. So I would buy the chocolate. It was a dark chocolate with like the Rice Krispie things in there from
What?
Trader Joe's. Remember that one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dark chocolate crispers or
You
something
was
like
doing too much
that.
at Trader Joe's,
I
huh?
love Trader Joe's. I was addicted to Trader Joe's, and I would sit them on my dashboard and let them melt, like on my 30-minute lunch break. And then when I went back inside to work, by that time everything was heated up. I would just be eating it little piece at a time throughout the day. Best, best way to eat the chocolate right before it melts. Best way.
Sick.
Yeah, that's the best part. I don't like that whole cold snapping and chewing it.
Yeah, I like it cold. Like that was part of my morning routine. I would go in there and give me a milk chocolate, a dark chocolate,
Mhm.
crack a piece, and eat it. White chocolate, coconut milk.
I'm not a fan of coconut.
I like coconuts out here. Like that inside of the coconut is actually rather good.
Mm.
The meat of the coconut, you know what I mean? I don't really mess with the maji or the water. I would actually like pour it out low key. I'll sip a little bit and then the rest of it I pour out. I actually like to eat the inside of the coconut. Pretty good. Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet. He been telling me to try it, but from what I tasted before of coconut, I'm just not a huge fan of it. So
The
I
ones
know.
in the States be weak though. The little dry coconut be weak.
No, not that. Like I had coconut water. I had the coconut like shavings. I had
I'm
all
saying
that
them
stuff
shavings is big
before.
weak. Shavings is
Um,
poison.
I don't know. I just haven't been like.
And the algorithm hitting. Like they give me one video after another.
I know I need to turn it off. I'm not playing. It's because yours is all lined up, but
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
That's
it's
it. It's
good.
hitting. Yeah.
It's good.
That needs to get more views than now. They disrespecting me.
It's okay. They'll come look at me in the back. But anyway, sorry, we just got distracted because all of No Limit Eddie's videos are playing on my laptop behind my phone. But yeah, I guess that'll conclude the ratings for the chocolate taste test. You have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, so right now we're gonna go into a Q&A session. So, Jazzy, you talking about you want to slide over to TZ, or you're also thinking about the Gambia? Drop the
Mhm.
questions that you have in, man. We've been here for 5 months, so drop some of the questions you have in. We came here with pets. Maybe you have pets. You want to know some questions about that? Don't let me say starting a service based off of that. Help people to bring their pets into TZ. I've been talking to a couple of people that's in Gambia, a couple people that's over in Egypt, a couple people that's been over in, who else were we looking at? Every talking to people at
Rwanda.
Oh yeah, Rwanda, but for the most part, you know what I mean. Those are three countries I was looking at: Ghana, Gambia, and Egypt. Pretty much, you know, we basically done settled on one, but at the same time, man, we just trying to make sure we're nomadic, always have room for flexibility, and never be stuck in on one country, because that's how we got slapped in the face
Big time.
with Tanzania. So now we just make sure to be flexible with everything. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, drop you guys questions. Anybody
Yeah.
have any questions? Drop them down below.
Drop the
We'll
questions
go ahead and
in
answer them right quick.
about TZ, about the Gambia, about, you know, whatever.
Anything, everything.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Taste Me Cafe though. Shout out to Taste Me Cafe. Y'all make sure y'all watch that video. Best review dessert spot in Tanzania.
Yes, definitely. You got your email? You want to drop your email so you can keep in touch? Or you can even just comment on the
Yeah, she can even
videos,
just look and
definitely.
comment.
Eddie does more of like the Q&A and stuff like that, like the information on his channel. I mostly just do like the lifestyle, the vlogging, stuff like that on this channel. But
All right, so give me your favorite spots to eat though. Like,
my favorite spots to eat
yeah,
out
but
here.
don't give me the banger local spots. Don't give me the banger local spots.
Out here.
Hmm?
All right. Definitely. I would say Kibo. So y'all just left here with suitcases. Definitely.
Yeah, I came with a backpack, my carry-on backpack, which is sitting right here,
Same.
and one cargo luggage. Me and Olivia Shay had the cargo luggage to carry on, and then another carry on because that was stuff with all the pet stuff was in, and then we also had one bag with like snacks.
Full of snacks.
Yeah, one bag of snacks in it. You know what I mean? But essentially, we came here with basically the free baggage. Yeah.
One luggage and a carry-on.
Yeah, basically one luggage and a carry-on for ourselves, and we had stuff for the pets, and then we had some little snacks in another bag. Because like I said, Turkish Airlines is really good with the baggage allowances. So shout out to Turkish Airlines.
They allow you up to like 3 bags, right? It was
What?
one carry-on
Nah.
and 2 under the plane.
Yeah, one carry-on and 2 under the plane.
Right.
So
yeah, 3 bags.
we maximized it. We definitely maximized it.
Right. And then I just came with my dog and my cat, which was the biggest like luggage because I had to lug both of them around in carriers, and I'm like the smallest one out of me and Eddie. So yeah, that was a little difficult task, but I got through it. But yeah, back to the what did you say, the restaurants?
Yeah, throw me the restaurants.
So I definitely like Kibo. Kibo is top tier right now. I had to take a little break from Kibo because it had did me dirty a few times with my Makange Cuckoo, but we ain't gonna speak on that.
Okay, shout out to Kibo, shout out to Kibo.
Yeah, Kibo is good. It's top tier. I would definitely say Taste Me as well. It's top tier.
Okay, but you're not giving them information that they want to hear.
What?
We talk
Like,
about Kibo good, but like, what they need to order? What's the lemon shade?
See, that's why I don't want to tell them because now, you know, like when I told them, now when I go, the stuff is not available.
Okay, so you can't even get a sample approval.
No.
So then you can't even mention Kibo then. You can't even mention Kibo.
Okay, well I can't mention anything then. I gotta keep it shut because
what you mean?
I can't go. Like remember the last time I went and it was nothing there and it was early. There's too many people going.
Oh, shoot. That's why I told you can't let them know the local spot. There's too many people going in there now. We used to be the only people going to Kibo. Food used to be off the chain, banging. Now we're going in there, we're seeing so-and-so, them and them. I'm like, oh! Yeah. So they didn't go into our local spots, eating up everything.
So I can't even put them on to my
we can't even put them onto the sub, man.
Y'all
gotta wait till we leave. Y'all gotta wait till we leave Tanzania, you know what I mean?
So I went there at like 6 o'clock the last time, and they talking about they didn't have nothing left. Yeah, I'm like, are you serious? What are you talking about? How many Americans we
saw them in there? 4 or 5 joints?
Yeah, it was a lot of them.
4 or 5 tables.
Right.
So even more to so them. So it's getting wild. Like we was the only ones going to Kibo for a long time. Shout out to Good Luck. Right. Putting us on to Kibo together, Kibo complex. But not a whole set be going there. You know what I mean? So
everybody and their mama.
Which is good. But at the same time, man, now they be selling out of everything, so on and so forth.
And early, like even when we went to chapati. It was 11 o'clock, and they talking about they didn't have no chapati.
They had no chapati.
What are you talking about, man? We told people
Yeah.
that chapati was good. Now we go, there's no chapati.
It's as soon as you were going to the keyboard now, it's
Right, so
crazy.
I can't give them the dish.
They still be having what I've been wanting, but they never had a peas. They never had a peas no more. And then when I want the Maragua, they be talking about we got the white ones. I'm like, I don't want no white beans.
Right.
So that'd be the beef. But we got some comments. We have a dog, but she's from the shelter and refuses to go into the cage. So I don't know what we're gonna do with her. Tell them about the crate training, how you did that.
Okay, so for the crate training, I wouldn't say that Oreo didn't like it, but he just didn't want to stay inside of it. He would just go in real quick and run out. So what I would do is I would make it like a treat spot, you know. So I would instruct him to go in there. I would throw a treat in there, instruct him to go in there, not force him. I don't push him or anything. I let him go in there on his own, and once he does, I would reward him by giving him more treats while he was in there. And I don't close it. You can't close the kennel. Just leave it open. Give him treats while he's in there. Praise him. Let him know he's a good boy, good girl, whatever is going on. Yeah. Freeze dried treats are the best. The cat done tore up the bag. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I would just give him treats while he was in there, and he would know that that was a treat spot. So I did that for a period of like maybe 2 weeks. Just giving him treats, giving him treats, giving him treats every time he went in there. Making him do like little tricks and everything while he was in there. But every time he went in there, I made sure to give him a treat. So by the end of the 2 weeks, he would go and just sit in there by himself. He would sometimes even just go and sleep in there because he knew if I was in here, I'm going to get treats. So let me try to stay as much as possible to get as many treats as possible. So it's something that just takes time. You can't force a dog in there. You can't just make him like it. It's something that you have to trick him into liking and make him think, every time I go into this kennel, I'm going to get a treat. Not I'm tricked or anything like that, and I feel like that will work for your dog or your cat. My cat is the same way. As soon as he sees the carrier, he would dart. But giving him treats every time he went in there over a period of time, he started to go in there, you know what I mean? So I feel like that would definitely help. Make it a treat haven. Like, just every time he goes in, every time she goes in, treats. What was the next one?
Let me see. Hey Shay and Eddie. Shay, good to see you get along with your brother. I used to fight with my little brother a lot. Me and my little bro, we can't stand that long. How you manage to make it happen? How many kgs each bag?
Okay, it was for Turkish airline. I'm gonna go backwards. Turkish airline, it was 8 kilograms for the carry-on bag, and then for the one that goes under the plane, the cargo one, it was 22, right?
23.
23, okay. 23 kilograms. Each. Yes, each. Yeah. And you get 2.
And that's like 50 so odd pounds or something like that. Close to 50 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
So each bag. So yeah, you can fit a good amount in there. All of my clothes pretty much were able to fit in there.
And you got a small luggage.
I had a small one. Yeah, I got a small one. I was cheap.
And I packed mine like to the brim.
And she packed it to the brim, basically. Yeah. And what we did was we had a scale because we didn't want to pay no overages. You know what I mean? So we did get a scale off of eBay to weigh the luggage and make sure we were within that time frame. Mm-hmm. That cheese waffle looks so good.
I'm looking at it. You don't need to know if I say something. And then about getting along with Eddie. Me and Eddie used to fight. I'm not even gonna lie. We used to be at each other's necks. You know what I mean? But this is when we were like teenagers, and I feel like me and Eddie were just in a different space in life than each other. And yeah, we used to go at it, you know. But over time, we just realized like we better together than at each other's neck. And then I feel like we just kind of became cool, right? How you feel like?
Yeah, Shan used to like to do wicked things in her life, and I never liked to do wicked things. And so, you know, I would tell her, you need to stop doing all that wickedness. And, you know, she would think she was older than me, so on and so forth. So she would just, you know, have beef with me based off of that. So, you know, we would basically fight a lot, argue a lot, so on and so forth. But then I would say she started to use marijuana. Now, when she started to use marijuana, she really, really relaxed herself. And maybe she did some self-reflecting.
I did a lot of self-reflecting.
And after that, that's when she started to calm down and be just a normal human. So from there, then we just kind of became regular siblings and stuff like that, and stopped the beef. And then when things got real wicked, was that 2018?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, so when things got
2018.
real wicked in 2018, you know what I mean, with our mom and different things like that, we had no choice but to come together to survive and different things like that.
No, but at
So
that point we was already cool.
yeah. No, we were already cool after
Yeah,
you
we was
started
already
smoking weed. But I'm
cool.
saying at that point, everything had to just stop. We can't be no beef at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Me and Eddie definitely lived two different lives. Like for real, for real.
Hmm.
Some of the things that I be telling him in his stories, like he used to be like, "Wow, like who are you?" You know what I
Yeah. She lived a
mean?
completely different life. Like,
Yeah, I got some stories, but I just choose to keep them to myself. You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like everybody needs to know the things that I've been through or I've done. So I just keep it to myself. But definitely, we live two different lifestyles. Let's just say that. Um, but yeah, we came together. Once we did, I feel like we've been tight ever since. Of course, like every brother and sister had a little ups and downs and stuff like that. But it never lasted more than like a week with us. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
yeah, it is what it is.
Uh,
Definitely, fly by G Money. I agree with you. You know what I mean? Weed is definitely a wonderful thing. I actually quit cold turkey when I came out here,
yeah.
and I haven't smoked or took any type of anything in 5 months. Like literally since a few days before I got out here, I stopped smoking. And I quit cold turkey. I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to do it because I love weed. Like I loved it. So that was one of my biggest fears when coming to Africa. I knew that it was illegal here and things like that. So I kind of didn't even want to come just based off the fact that I knew I wasn't gonna be able to smoke no more. Like at one point, I was thinking, okay, maybe I should move in one of my homegirls because I can't smoke when I go out there. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, because they
I
don't know that I was coming to Africa no matter
yeah.
what. So it was my idea. I'm like, I'm coming to Africa, and I said you can come with me or not, but I'm gone. And you know what I mean. Eventually, she came to the conclusion that she's going, slide to TZ and different things like that.
Right. I just knew that I would grow a lot as a person if I did it. And I knew if I stayed, I would kind of be stagnant, and I didn't want that. And that was like super scary to me. So it kind of like kicked in a full gear like, no, you need to go and you need to grow as a person and as a woman. And I feel like I definitely have in the last 5 months for sure.
Right. They said thanks for the tip. We'll try, but this dog is crazy. LOL, but she's fam. We don't want to leave her. Yeah, you don't want to leave your dogs. Like I'll be honest, it depends on how much you love your dog and stuff like that. But I feel like if we didn't take our animals, it would have been a lot harder for us to be over here for this long. Our
I
animals
wouldn't have
definitely,
left.
yeah, animals definitely give us comfort and different stuff like that. So, I couldn't imagine to have my boy Big O just left in the States. That'd be so sad.
Then we don't even have nobody we can leave him
Yeah, he
with
had nobody we
that
can
we
leave him with,
can
so he had
like,
to go to a
yeah.
shelter or something like that. I couldn't do that to my boy.
And he was already in that position
All he
when we
knows is
got
us.
him, so it's like no.
All he knows is us.
And he got too many knees. Oreo's special, like Oreo got too many
And
knees,
my
you
dog a
know.
killer. You don't need to know that. Family is everything with me, and luckily most of my kids want to leave here. But my 23-year-old is uncertain. But I'm trying to help her overcome the fears of leaving the states. So I mean, yeah, show her my videos because she should be around my age. You know what I mean? But like, yo, phone I'm out here surviving. You see what I'm saying? You able to go with your mom and your dad and all kind of stuff. That's a
That's even
blessing.
better, yeah.
We have to come up to strength.
Right.
So it's even more of a struggle doing it like that.
Yeah.
So but some people just want to continue to do wickedness. In America, and once they realize the fruits of their labor is just nothing, then they'll be ready to come to the continent and stuff like that. Eventually, everybody wakes up and realizes, you know what? It's actually America's not what I thought it was. You know what I mean? I
Mhm.
got this car, I got this house, I got this on this watch, but what do I really have? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, so.
Debt and unhappiness
Yeah,
and stress.
right. So sometimes you gotta let people kind of figure it out for themselves. But yeah, show her my videos. Mark Meets Africa. Um, what's Kid Greatness? There's a lot of young people out here who just doing what they want to do. You know what I mean? Go to Maya. Miss Trudy. People out here that's doing what they want to do.
Mhm.
So maybe that can help her. You know what I mean? But shout out to the rest of your kids. You know what I mean? I think it's Africa's a good place for kids to be.
Definitely. And I can say that the 5 months that I've been out here has been far more superior than the 24 years that I was out there in Cali, like in the States. I love it here so much. The stress is minimal. I really don't have stress out here. Don't ever do that again. I really don't have no stress out here. There's no debt because everything is just pay as you go. It's
Yeah,
paid
yeah.
before you go. So credit is not a huge thing. Like I know, like even in the States, before you even wanted to get something, you have to be like, oh my gosh, my credit okay? Because now I gotta do a credit check. If my credit don't go through, I
Oh
can't get this. Da,
shoot,
da,
what
da,
you
da. You
mean?
know, like everything is based on a credit score number. Out here, they don't care nothing about that.
I
Like
don't
they
get
don't
nothing
even
about
have
that.
credit cards. They barely have debit card machines. So it's like it's far more superior for in my book. I definitely love it out here. I definitely don't want to go back to the States, and I lived in the States all my life. I lived in Cali, born and raised. So definitely just let her know. You know what I mean? Like
Oh
it's a
shoot,
great,
this
great,
person
great
sound like
place.
you.
What?
I'm glad I'm not the only one beefing with my little bro. I still can't get along with little bro. He's too tyrant. I'm 30, he is 26. He brings a lot of BS like he want to be older, trying to rule me. Learning a lot from you. I do the same thing to No Limit Shade.
Right.
But I think over time, the stuff that I told her has worked out for her benefit. You see what I'm saying?
And
So
honestly, you just gotta play mind games. You gotta think. You gotta let them think that they running things, and you just do what you want to do. At the end of the day, because there's no way you're gonna be able to change them. And I learned that with Eddie. Eddie's gonna be who he is. Eddie likes to control things. Eddie likes
yes.
to tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and everything like that. And sometimes you just gotta say, okay, whatever, and go along with it, but really do what you need to do. Do it the way you need to do it. You know what I mean? You just let him think he's in control, but he's really not.
9 times out of 10, um,
Here we go.
a lot of the arguments start sounding just like that. You guys want to tell me what to do, so on and so forth, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But really, when she looks at the track record, my resume speaks for itself. I only give her good advice. Oh yeah, do this or do that, so on and so forth. And 9 out of 10, it works out in her favor. You know what I mean? So you got to see what your brother's telling you. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't not make sense. You know what I mean? If he's telling you, oh shoot, go dye your hair pink and all this other stuff, that's a different story. But if he's saying, oh yeah, save your money, or if he's saying, oh yeah, you should look into doing this, so on and so forth, it's a different situation. But Jazzy explained the situation. So she said her daughter, the one that's 23, that's maybe a little bit nervous about coming over, is multiracial and don't think that she'll fit in. How do you feel about that? So first and foremost, I mean, what do you mean by multiracial? You know what I mean? That's the main question. Let me see, because most YouTubers are saying black first. She looks Asian. So there's a girl that I was just watching. Remember a little
Right,
Asian
you just told
girl?
me about it.
She's in Ghana. Her name is I don't know, but if you look up Asian in Ghana, she gonna pop up. She's huge. She's also 22. She just turned 22,
Mm-hmm.
and she's Asian and Ghanaian, and she fits in over there. She's black, white, and Asian. Oh goodness, that's a mixture. But at the same time, that girl is there and she's thriving. You know what I mean? Um, that's interesting.
That
Black,
is
white,
an
and
interesting
Asian.
mix.
Huh?
I'm not even gonna cap.
So then at Jazzy, so you're black, but her dad was white and Asian, or are you black and Asian, or are you black and white? Because
We're
your other
white and
kids are,
Asian.
or are you white and Asian? Now, sometimes I gotta know the details. Sometimes I just gotta know the details, just for my own mental sake. Okay, so Jazzy's black. So that means her dad was white and Asian.
Just for clarity. Just for
Just for
clarity.
clarity, yeah. Cause I wonder like how is this one kid feeling this way, but you have five others or no 4 others.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But
Okay, her dad was white and Japanese. Oh, okay. Shout out to my boy Cody Shirakochi. Shout out to my boy Young Shimo. My best friend in like middle school, high school was white and Asian as well. So shout out to my boy Young Shimo. Um, yeah. So I mean, I guess you can see. I guess I see what you're saying. You don't feel like she'll fit in, but I'll say like, all right, what do you say about it?
um, honestly, I was gonna say like they treat them better than they treat us type. So she might be the one that be able to stay here for the longest. If she
That's
look
what I'm
different,
saying.
like if she look Japanese or white or whatever, like I feel like she'll be probably one out of all y'all. If y'all all don't look like that, the rest of your kids, I'm saying, She might be the one that's be able to stay over here longer because they honestly be treating them better than they treat Black Americans. So that might actually work out to her advantage.
You may need to send her into government buildings for y'all.
Right.
Yeah, she might have
To
to be the
secure it.
representative.
Right.
You know.
So I feel like that may work out to her advantage. What they saying?
It's a girl named F. She is in Ghana from the States and has her own wine company and is an influencer model. No, the one I'm talking about is somebody else. Her name is like Michelle.
What was that other comment though before that one?
Oh, the one before that one?
Yeah, that long one.
Oh, thanks, Shay. I think the youngers are problematic. But hey, thanks very much, Shay and Eddie. This video is very helpful and I appreciate that a lot. Thanks, Eddie, for your advice. I got your perspective.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just a miscommunication on a way like you probably think and the way he think. Because when I explained to Eddie my thought process, he never thought that I thought like that. He thought that I thought exactly the way that he thinks. And when he explained to me the way he thinks, I'm like, that does not make no sense at all. So sometimes you guys just gotta communicate the way you guys think about things, the way you guys process things, because it's most likely a miscommunication. And I feel like that's what was going on with me and Eddie. But I didn't want to beef with him no more. So I'm just like, let's just figure this out. Like, let's communicate. Let's stop arguing about it. Like, let's figure out what it is that's not meshing. You know what I mean? Because it's not like I don't love you because you're my brother. Of course I love you. But why are we sitting here arguing all the time? Like, why can't we just get along? And once we started to kind of just break down, like, even the way he talks is different. Like, he'll say half a sentence and expect me to know the whole thing. Like, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, if you don't complete that sentence, I don't know what that means. But to me, like, I'll overly explain it, and he's like, all right, like, that's it. So it's different for him versus me. So I feel like you guys just need to communicate on the way you think and the way you process things, and then the way he thinks and the way he processes things. And it's most likely, I'm guaranteeing that it's going to be 100% different. So it may just be a miscommunication. And don't take everything personal, you know. I would just say, you know, try to process it and be patient and try to think, okay, I remember him telling me this is the way he processed things, or I remember him telling me this is the way he thinks about things. Okay, maybe he doesn't mean this when he says this. Maybe he means this because this is what he said before. So it's all about just your perspective, you know what I mean? If you're just defensive off the rip, it's not going to work. You kind of got to let your guard down because that's your brother, you know what I mean? Oh, you found it? You found the link?
Yeah, I found it. That little Asian
What's her
girl.
name? What's her name?
Her actual name? Her name is Michelle. I gotta go back to it again.
Oh, goodness.
I just had dropped the link in.
Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. I remember you telling me about it, though, yesterday.
Oh, Marina, Marintiaeiko. Marinetta or something? I don't know, but that's the link to the channel, Jazzy. You can click on that and just subscribe to it and stuff like that and send it to your daughter.
I got a good vibe from y'all too in the beginning, y'all videos. What is it? You went out.
I got a good vibe from you two from the beginning. Y'all videos are going on family viewing rotation.
Aww.
We have family meetings where we watch videos and movies together. Thanks for the link. Shout out to you, Jazzy. Shout out to you, Jazzy. Yeah, definitely. Check them out and all kind of jazz like that. She a cool little channel. I've been watching her for a minute. And she does what she needs to do, you know. So, good content, good content.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Any more questions? Any more questions you guys got? Let's give our advice while we still on here.
We did good. We did good. We're closing in an hour. Closing in 1 hour.
Yeah.
And shout out to everybody who's been on this live stream, man. Shout out to Fly by G Money. Shout out to Jazzy. You know, hopefully you guys got the most valuable information possible today. We try to always give some free information on the live streams. Because man, you know, it's when you're trying to relocate to another country, it definitely is a lot of stuff that you know you just don't know. You know, sometimes you just don't even know what you don't even know. So that's kind of the hard part about it. That's kind of the difficult part about it. So you know, yeah, feel free to ask questions, and we're gonna try to also just give out stuff that some people may not even know what to ask and just talk about that information. You know, yeah. But I basically became the ambassador of TZ, huh?
Pretty much. We got some more comments.
Let me see. Oh, hey, thanks Shay and Eddie. Appreciate all the advice and time, wisdom. Hey Shay, are you following Asia Doll? I saw on your channel.
Am I following her on YouTube or something? No, I just have some shorts up there. Definitely when I was trying to grow my channel, I was just putting shorts up there of all kind of stuff. So I think I think I'm gonna go back to doing some shorts. Shorts was banging. Like my channels was going up. Like I was getting 200,000 views on some of them. You know what I mean? So
right. We were just dropping those random videos so that way she can get to 1,000 subscribers. So that's pretty much the reason why those random gossip videos was on the channel and stuff like that. They get views too, though. They do get views. Don't get that misconstrued as well.
Right.
But we just was dropping them to get those views up. I mean, get subscribers up. Yeah.
I still be getting comments on that too. Like, you are so cute, Asian, and all kind of stuff. I'm like, this is not her channel. Like,
they be smoking crack.
They do be smoking crack. People be full out arguing with each other in the comments, and I'm like, this is not her channel.
Yeah, you're gonna have to do. You're gonna do some more shorts, huh?
Yeah, I gotta do some more shorts. You know, I gotta do some more shorts. Was banging though, and I'm almost at 3K subscribers, so.
You get to that 3K.
I most likely get to 5 by doing those shorts, like real quick too. That's how I got this far. When you plan to leave TZ, I watch your videos always. You can go back to TZ after yours. Right. Africa is ours, you know. I just want to see what Africa has to offer. I want to see everything that I possibly can on this continent. What are they saying? What y'all say?
Okay, Jazz gave information. She basically talking about her kids. So she got a kid that's 14. That's around Chimichanga's age, my younger brother's age.
Right.
21, that's my current age. 22, I'll be there in a couple of days. 23, and then 28, and then her hubby is 30, and then she has a grandchild that's 4. So I think she's 28 and her husband is 30. No.
How is the daughter only 2 years younger?
No, something I messed up. Wait, she had 6 kids, right? Or she had 5 kids?
I thought she said she had 4.
No, it's a family of 6.
Yeah.
So her and her husband would be 2. Okay, 4. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So 14, 21, 23. Dang it, hold on. 14, 21, 22, 23.
Okay. There, that makes sense. I'm like, how is?
Wait, but she's 46.
Yeah, so but that's
who's 28?
Right. I think that's just the ages of all her kids.
Oh, these are the ages of all her kids.
Right.
So she has she has a family of 8. Oh, and she said me and my 6 kids. Is that what she first said?
I thought she said 4.
No, it was something about 6. Okay, this is 6 numbers here.
Okay, 1, so 2, the oldest daughter is 28. Then we got 28, 23, 22, 21, 14. So you got 5 kids, and then you, yourself, and then your husband.
Wait.
How old is your husband?
I think she said 28, hubby 30, and grandma 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I thought the daughter who's Asian was the oldest. Or is that just a 23-year-old?
Or is that kids by her husband?
No, but
she
said that she had a daughter is an Asian. I thought that was the oldest, but no, she's saying oldest is 28. So is a 28-year-old gonna come with you to wherever you move, TZ or the Gambia? We should do a call-in live show so she can explain.
Yeah, I gotta know.
But yeah, definitely tell all your kids to subscribe to the channels, man. That's a lot of subscribers right there.
Right.
So definitely tell them all to subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Hit the like on the video, whichever one they decide to watch. You know what I mean? Watch at least the beginning ads for me. If they want to see the ones in the middle, okay, but at least watch the ones in the beginning.
Okay. Yes, 5 kids, 1 grandbaby. Okay. Got you.
Shout out to Mississippi.
I was trying to figure out because if the oldest is 28, how is the husband 30?
I don't
That's
know.
why I'm like, I think it may be.
I was telling them to subscribe. Yeah, yeah. Tell them to subscribe to both the channels.
Oh,
You know
my
what I
phone
mean?
hot.
The No Limit Eddie channel and No Limit Shade channel, man. We need all the subscribers. We going up. That's another 6 subscribers.
Yes,
And
sir.
at the grandbaby got a channel too. Make them
Subscribe.
subscribe too.
Get that baby an email.
No more Ryan Tour reviews.
Right.
Nah, for real. We need some subscriptions, of course. But yeah, yes, I ordered in my hubby. Oh, okay, okay.
Nice, nice,
Why
nice.
coming faster on your screen than on my screen?
Cause I'm great.
I don't know why we're doing that.
You see, that's what gets you in trouble.
What?
Me saying something, you just not responding. Have you ever been to any other part of TZ or Risha Zanzibar? I don't even know how to say that. I've been to Zanzibar. I only spent like a day out there. Um, it was cool. I don't really necessarily. I don't know. I didn't see a lot of places. I only really saw like Stone Town. And it reminds me of like Italy, where it's like a hundreds of cats. Like you can just be eating, and there's cats like walking under your table. There's cats sitting on the table at the restaurant. Like it's a lot of cats, and the buildings are very very close together. It definitely reminds me of Italy, but with just African people. So it's a little different. Not my cup of tea. I like Tanzania better. I mean, not Tanzania.
Dar.
It is the same thing. I like Dar better than Zanzibar. But like I said, I only saw Stone Town, so I can't really speak for the whole island of Zanzibar. You know what I mean?
It's just hard to travel when you got pets. You gotta take them with you. Like you can't just leave them here by themselves.
And then I was by myself, so I wasn't about to like explore the whole Zanzibar by myself. Like I just wanted to get home to my babies. You know what I mean? Like I didn't like it. And there's no boat out there, so trying to find a taxi, and the taxi people out there are just a little bit strange. So I didn't want to get in people's taxis because it seemed like they were just gonna drive off with me. So it was very hard to even
A lot of
like
scams too.
right. They was trying to charge me so much money, like to go. Literally, I didn't know the place that I was going was only 3 minutes down the street. It was only like 5 or 6 minutes walking. They was trying to charge me like 50,000 shillings just to go 3 minutes down the street. When I literally walked there, and I didn't even know it was that close, but I ended up walking. And it was like, oh yeah, you can just walk. I walked, and I'm like, I would have paid 50,000 shillings just for them to literally drive one street light and turn left.
Oh shoot! So would you call that an SCAM?
It was a
Bam
stupid
Bam
scam.
Cabo levels?
And it's like 100 of them like flood you once. As soon as you come out the Zanzibar like gate, they're like a taxi, taxi,
That's
taxi,
how we
taxi,
at the
taxi,
airport.
taxi. And there's people like grabbing on you, grabbing on you. You're like, whoa, whoa, like hold on, let me put my phone in my pocket, let me put my passport up. Like, I need to get myself together. You know what I mean? So it's a little different. You know, definitely.
Oh dang, for real?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
She said, my 22-year-old is a cat lover, but we don't have any currently. She would go crazy in Zanzibar, LOL. Then okay, she got a 23-year-old daughter, a 22-year-old daughter. Um,
Yeah, there's so many cats
I
out
heard
there.
that Zanzibar got a lot of cats.
No, it's so many cats. Even when I went to the beach, there was cat like little kittens and stuff like playing in the water and like playing on the sand
Why?
and stuff like that. They was just chilling.
Who's doing that?
Like cats, just everywhere. When I tell you cats everywhere in a restaurant,
Well,
walking
who do you
around
think
the
is allowing
buffet, playing with the kids in the water, playing by
that?
themselves. You know how you dock the boat to the sand, like the little paddle boat. Dock the boat to the sand. It's cats walking on it like a tightrope. You know, like
Oh,
I'm dead
shoot.
serious. You
That's
know,
evil. I
I
can't
sat
go
there for a
there.
few hours, so I saw like all of it.
I'm not going there.
That's why I said you wouldn't like it. It was so many cats. It was so many
Who did
cats.
that?
Even when I went to the restaurant, it was a big cat that looked like it had like mange or something, and it was sitting on the table right behind me.
So it needs to be a spay and neuter project, like all over Zanzibar.
And at this point, I think it's like so far out of control. Like
It
you
can't
have to
even be
wait
stopped.
like
Like
to the next cycle of cats
you gotta
coming.
euthanize some of them probably.
No, you just gotta wait till they die off. It's so many. It's so many. You come out the apartment building, cats everywhere. Cats.
I can't do
And they
that.
not scared of you. They just sit there. So you can be walking and there's one sitting in the middle of the and they'll just like look at you like, okay, what's up? Cats. So a cat lover, go to Zanzibar. You can find so many kittens out there for free.
For real?
Pick one up, take it to the vet, get it shots, and you got cats. Not playing.
Do y'all still gotta leave every few months? Basically, yeah, it depends. It depends on who you ask. I'm thinking a silly question. Things. Why Eddie speak fast and Shay talk slow? How y'all look alike but talk different? It's just different environments. It's completely different environments. My mind works a lot, like she said, our minds work different. So my mind will have 1,000 thoughts in it at one time. No Limit Shay will sit there and think on one thing for a long time. That's what she likes her cannabis usage.
Right.
You know what I mean? So our minds work different. I'll go from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to thing to
Let
thing.
me tell you this. The other day, I'm looking at Eddie's laptop because he's trying to show me something on a laptop. And I'm looking at his tabs and I'm like, why do you have so many YouTube tabs open? And he's like clicking like, no, that's not it. This not it. This not it. At least 5 to 7 YouTube tabs open, and they all like maybe 2 minutes into the video. You know what I mean? I'm like asking him, why do you have so many tabs open? He's like, oh, because I watch some of them, but I'm not ready to process the information. And then I think about something else, so I go and I get another tab open and start looking for what I was thinking about. So he just has multiple YouTube tabs open. I'm like, why don't you just save them to like watch later? You know what I mean? Or why don't you just go back to your history? And he's like, oh, because I watch so many videos a day, I lose it. I won't even remember. So I'm just like, you're sick. Like, there's no reason why you should have that many YouTube tabs open, but that's how he thinks.
Right.
I've always talked slow.
Right.
Always. Like, even since a kid, people always try to say, oh, you got an old soul. Why she talk so slow? Why she talk so slow? And I'm just like, I don't know. This is just how I talk. To me, I'm talking at a normal rate. You
Right.
know?
To me, I'm talking at a normal rate, but everybody say, "Dang, for them talk fast."
No, I'm not saying that I can't multitask. I'm the best multitasker. I can balance a lot of things, but as far as like thinking about, like how Eddie Minds thinks, like thinking about a farm, and then thinking about starting a business, thinking about buying a little laptop, thinking about how to make cookies, thinking about like that's how Eddie brains work. And I'm
Right.
like, no, I need to watch one video about this, and this, or not even that. Like I can multitask around the house and things like that. My brain balances things like that better. But as far as like the way Eddie thinks, I'm not like that. I like to process things.
You guys can even see it just if you watch my videos and you watch Unlimited Shades videos. Like if you watch my live streams, like we talking about rice, butter and rice and cheese.
Right.
Like that's what we talk about in that live stream. Then next we talk about something else. I'm like, what was I about to say? I don't know.
Right.
But I do know about this. So that's kind of how my mind works. Just boom, 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 boom. And that's probably why I talk so fast as well, because there's a lot of thoughts in my mind at one time.
Right. I'm not like that. Even right before I go live, I get super nervous because I'm like, how am I gonna talk about one topic for this long? Like, I start getting nervous, and that's why I'm like, I'm ready to just end the live after like 10 minutes because I have nothing more to say. So this live probably wouldn't even have went as long, and I'm guaranteed it wouldn't have went this long if he wasn't here. Like, I would have ended it after I told y'all what the ratings was for the chocolate.
Right.
I would have been out and doing something on my laptop. You know what I mean? So it's just, we just different. That's how we always been.
Yeah, it's two different people, but it's a good balance,
Right.
So that's how it is. But I mean, for the most part, you know what I mean? We didn't talk a lot. How long we been on?
Hour. Almost an hour 10.
Yeah, almost an hour 10. So shout out to everybody who's been on this live stream. Shout out to Fly by G Money. Shout out to Jazzy. Shout out to Bantu Academy.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see, make sure I don't miss nobody. Yeah, that's who's been in the comment section. So I appreciate everybody who's been in the comment section. Thank you for all the information, Jazzy, about your family.
Right.
I hope my videos can help. This video can help you make a choice that works out best for you guys. Again, next country we go to, we're going to do the same thing, try to give you as much raw information as possible.
And I'm interested in your story now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely,
I want to see
definitely.
your story. So I'm actually. Do you post videos on your channel? about you and your family, because I would definitely like to see like what's going on with you guys. You guys have an interesting story.
Yeah, that's a lot of kids, so that's
Right.
interesting. You know what I mean? Oh, phone is getting warm.
I
Yep, we
told
got
you
to
it was
tap it
hot.
off. All right, so we got to sign off anyway, guys. The phone is getting hot, different things like that. You want to see us do a part 2? We got the chips. You know what I mean? I'll sit back and participate in the chips, but not eating them though. We can definitely do a part 2.
Why don't you just smell them, like based off a smell?
Yeah, do a little. I can do a little smell on them or something like that.
I'll taste them. He'll smell them.
Right.
There we go.
And then we do something like that, but we don't have a YouTube channel. Okay, but we'll see you guys in the next one before the phone dies and everything like that. Y'all willing? Peace.
Peace.